Squashing means begun. Build your deck. Unleash the hype. It's insect showdown time.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Welcome to Breaking the Meta with Axcarius and Atugiri. And this episode is in English. That's the first thing. So if you're listening to this in Spanish, this is not the right language. So you can go to watch Rompiendo el Meta. That is in Spanish, and this one is in English. And this episode and this series are brought to you by whenever this one.
Battles never done. Strategic intact warfare. Squashing means begun.
That said, this is the SBOL for which week?
Week 2.
Week
One more
2, okay.
thing. Like, if you're watching this, right, and this is in English, but do you speak Spanish too? Like, if you understand Spanish, you can watch the other episode, because sometimes we say stuff in this one in English that are different from the ones that we say in the one Spanish. We try to keep it about the same,
Yeah,
but different kind of thoughts
yeah.
at the moment that we're doing
And
the
sometimes
episode.
we just think about something else that we didn't say in the other one. So if you want to go over there, or you just want to do like the subtitles and stuff in another language, you can also do that. So that's it. Let's go with this week. We're gonna be starting with Mars, the best avatar that we have. Even though I'm thinking about changing for some reason. So I'm just saying. There you go. So we have Mars. So this deck is created by Savage Knuckler. Thank you,
One
Savage
one
Knuckler,
of the
for
new addition that we did, we
yeah,
put the letters red to
yeah,
match the avatar, and I put a red line at the bottom,
yeah,
but
yeah,
you
yeah.
cannot
Sure,
see it.
sure. You cannot see it. Okay. So let's start with C3 Seer. You have 2 of those. You have 3 copies of the Bloodworm Bishop. You have 3 copies of Suke the Elder. You have 2 of the Rampaging Rhino. Yes, okay. Yo sé que you have 3 of Herculean Guard. You have 2 of Tiger Beast.
Bro,
Rose Duelist, you have 2 of those.
I have arthritis in my hand and misclick by mistake.
Yeah, sure. So we have the classic Mars. Let's go with my friend here, the Desert Locust. You have 5 copies of that. That's necessary in any Mars deck. That's the one of the best ways for you to be able to ramp.
Debatable.
Debatable. Okay, no problem. So we have honorable centipede. You have 4 of those. You have treacherous annelid. You have 3 of those. You have bulldog bully. 3 of those. You have Ivaan, prophet of
Ivan.
fire. 2. No.
Ivaan.
Ivaan. Yeah, this is Russian or something.
Ivaan.
2 of those. You have Cloak Ghost, the MVP for this set. You have 3 of those. You have Antonio the Exile, the MVP from last set. 4 of those. You have the Panic. Yeah. You have Bring the Doom. You have 3 of those. You have Magnifying Blast, 3 of Magnifying Blast, 2 boots. 3 Venomous Assault. Now for my bad, 4 Venomous Assault. You have 2 Matchbox, and you have the Buttercap Shield. That said, this deck for me is an amazing deck. The only thing that I done by Savage Knuckler, the only thing that this is a 4th place actually. The only thing that I do not like about this deck, and I mentioned before, and I have mentioned it in any other episodes, is the Analyt. But we were talking, backstage, and we were saying stuff about it. I do understand that the card is really good when it comes to some, but we have some questions. I need some answers.
Okay, I don't have question. The issue is the first thing that I thought about it that will fit my game style. I
Mhm.
cannot use it that way. But
Okay.
with that being said, yesterday when I was playing against Blanco, so shout out to Blanco,
Shout out to Mr. Blanco.
he made me realize that I can circumvent this
Okay.
ability that sometimes could be an issue. Like sometimes you don't want to splat your own box, but for example, let's say you're playing Antonio, that we're seeing it in this deck
Can you zoom?
Right?
Can you zoom one more time? That one there.
on the
Is
analytics.
that like a yeah the analyst? Let me see something on the analyst, because there I just saw something So he has like something on top, like a
Like
mount
a
kind of
blanket,
thing, and then he has a blanket with the little Mars.
the
You see that
symbol.
that's a nice detail. So shout out and kudos to Kundu del Castillo that he created this card. This looks amazing. So I mean, let's continue. You were saying
Okay.
something
So I
about
was saying sometimes you can see this ability as a penalty to yourself
yeah,
because sometimes you don't want to spot your own bucks,
yeah,
but in that case that you're playing Antonio, for
hmm,
example,
yeah,
you can target Antonio to just to get two devotion or an extra card.
yeah,
You can also, after
yeah.
devoting with Suke, you can target with the Analyst Suke and gain two more devotion from Suke plus the two bounty token that will generate.
No,
So
and actually, you can if you have the coffee, right? You can use suke twice, devote by four, and then just splat suke and get the two devotion plus the
the
two
two
tokens.
bounty,
I
yep.
mean, actually, it's a lot of stuff that you can do with the analyte, and I wasn't even thinking about that when we were talking about this in the Spanish episode. But that said, you have Bulldog Bully. That's one card that you need to have in every single new decks. If you're playing ants, this is necessary. It's a really good card. For
I
me, it's a
don't
really
know,
good card.
man.
I
I
mean, I
don't
mean,
know.
if you now, if you had, because you have the bottle cap right now, so you can put a
Yes,
bottle cap. It's gonna be a 3/4, and if you splat the two bounty tokens that you're gonna be creating with, whatever you're using, right? And it has bounty one, so you can also create more bounty tokens using this card. So you can eliminate a bunch of stuff,
I
but
was
you
not a
need to have
believer.
focus with it.
I was not a believer of this card, and during our match yesterday against Blanco,
So Blanco made you believe.
yes, I got I think all the way to 19 devotion, and he
Okay.
was able to bring me down and
Mhm.
win the game. This
Mm.
card was one of the big ones because he hit me for six twice.
There you go. I'm just saying, it's a good
So
card.
this card,
And still, you're gonna be
this
devoting by
one,
two if you want to devote. I mean, it's a good card. It's an amazing card.
and this one took
No,
me
that
down
one,
out of 19 devotion. He took
yeah,
me all the
yeah,
way down, and he was able to pull out the game. So shout out to Blanco. He did super good against me yesterday. I'm not sure which position he ended up on the tournament, but I hope he made it to the top. I think he made it to the top four at least,
yeah.
but
It's really
I'm
good,
not
man.
sure what position he ended because I haven't checked.
I have mentioned it before. I'm gonna mention it again. The way that Blanco plays is amazing, and see him in person. And actually, this is something that we're gonna be doing, Antukiti and I, when we go to the 10K.
Pretty soon, Blanco, I'm going for my revenge.
Oh, look at him! Look at him! Look at. Yeah, I wasn't able to play with Blanco on the 1K that I played, but I saw him playing, and he is amazing playing. He's an amazing player.
Yeah, he plays super good, and
He
he's
plays
like,
super good.
how to say, methodical. I think that's the right word.
Yeah, yeah,
The way he
yeah.
plays,
Actually, that's the right word.
like everything
So
he do has a purpose. I don't
yeah,
know how to explain it, but when you see him playing, that's how it makes sense. Like, okay, I'm gonna play this, and then like the first time I saw someone playing a card that he was the only one playing. I'm not gonna mention the card name because I want to
hmm.
keep it a secret.
Oh,
But
chicken
like I
soup.
don't want to spoil all the secret sauce from Blanco because we might see it next week because we're gonna do the breaking the meta for the 1K.
Yeah,
So we might see it next week, but I don't want to spoil it yet.
yeah. I'm gonna go to Largo, so probably I'm gonna be able to watch him play again. I don't know if he's going to the one in Largo, but we're gonna go to the 10K, and that's something that I just realized the other day. We were talking, and Togiti was saying to me like, "Hey, I'm gonna be seeing you in like 3 weeks." I'm like, "Wow." The
Yes.
time flies by. Like, it's crazy how fast the time flies. So, 10K is in 3 weeks. So we are right now recording this at 10/19, so it's in 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks.
Yes.
So it's almost there. So you're gonna be able to see all of this in person. No, go back. So one of the things that I would change from this deck is the amount of eliminations that we have here, like the amount of ways of eliminate your opponents. It's
No,
too many for me. I don't think the boot should be here. Now, something that I will change will be the boot for the item that will give you +3 defense and +3 attack on your worms.
the
Also,
barricade.
if you're not
No,
gonna be
the
using it, you
one
can
tech.
just splat it with the centipede, and you're gonna be able to attack with the centipede a little bit more. So that's
Yeah.
something that I will do, but that's
Fun
me.
fact: I was talking to Savage Knuckle about this deck, and he said that one of the last minute changes that he did was putting the two bottle caps.
Yeah.
And we talked about it, and he mentioned like I should have just get rid of the bottle cap and play for Matchbox. That's was his thinking. So I have no idea how it went,
So
but maybe the bottle cap was not a good fit for this, for what he's trying to do.
yeah. Now, if you want to eliminate, you have the matchbox, so you don't need to have all of the other ones. And one thing that you mentioned about the matchbox is if you attach the matchbox to Herculean Guard, when you
Yeah,
use the matchbox, you're gonna be doing the damage as a Herculean Guard, and you're gonna be using the
getting
same ability that the Herculean Guard has. So you're gonna be able to eliminate that bug. Also, you're gonna gain one devotion at the same time.
so we having the Matchbox. You don't really need the boots, honestly. You can get rid of all the boots. I will probably get rid of the boots, put four magnifying blasts, and put
Okay.
one more Matchbox
Okay.
because everything on the field is probably five, right? I can use the
Mhm.
Matchbox. I mean the magnifying blast, and if I need an extra damage, then I can use the Matchbox to eliminate it.
Also, Bring the Doom, nobody's using it, but I do understand why he's using it. There's a bunch of like the tall grass and the treetop lookout and stuff like that that he can get rid of. So that's why we are seeing in this deck, and almost nobody's using it.
Blanco
I'm
is
not gonna
using it.
lie. I thought that nobody's gonna use it anymore.
Blanco is using it. I'm
Okay,
just
there you
saying.
go. See,
Oh, the thought processing that I was saying, and I forgot. One of the cards that Blanco was playing when he played that card, I was like, why he's playing that? It makes no sense. And then later on, I figure out, oh, okay, that's why he's playing it.
that's why he's playing it.
So
Yeah.
everything he do has a purpose, even though when you're not seeing it at first.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
I like the way
like I
he
told
played.
you,
Yeah.
yeah, I love the way he played. I love seeing him playing because it's like he thinks. He thought process is ridiculously meticulous,
Hmm.
like you said before. So let's go to the next one. This one is a soul one, and that's yours.
So because it becoming my new alliance,
Oh,
maybe
look at them! Look at him.
we got five Candy Night Stripe,
Mm-hmm.
four Painted Lady, three
Mm-hmm.
Woolly Bear, two
Mm-hmm.
Mysterious Merchant,
Mm-hmm.
five Acolyte of Soul,
Mm-hmm.
five Homebringer,
Yep.
four Savage Saddleback.
Mm-hmm.
We got four Snakes, because I'm a snake.
I'm a snake.
Four This Guy Caterpillar. Three Wallace, the Spooder. I
The
like
Freedom
that card.
Spooder. I love the
It's
card.
super good. Three
Okay,
Club
so wait
Ghost.
a minute. Wait a minute. Go back. Go back. What it says? The Spooder.
Mhm.
Designed by Kill M,
Wallace.
but it was AC Faust was the one that did. So I think this card was the one that was create your own card or something like that.
Maybe. I don't have all the
Okay,
information.
okay,
The only one that I'm aware that was created by that one of those requests that was create a card is the Cindy Sparky, I think.
okay. Yeah, Cinder Sparky.
But I know that there's a few more, but I'm not aware of which ones are. And it seems like this one is one. Maybe it is, maybe not. Just leave a
Maybe
comment,
not.
let us
Yeah.
know. Especially if you find the secret word,
Mm-hmm.
leave a comment with the secret word. You might win something.
You might
Three
win
cloak
something.
ghosts, three shady ladies, four invigorating breeze,
Love that
three
card.
hero celebration. I like this one a lot. We're playing the classic Soul from set one, two torrential downpour, two three top lookout, two tall grass, two blessing, two sunflowers, and two cosmic crystals. This
Hmm.
is brought to you by the player, which is weird because he usually plays Luna. This
Hmm.
time he wins with Soul, and apparently he did good too because he ended up third place. So
Third place, yeah. So
kudos
for me,
to the player.
this is a normal soul deck. One thing that I love is the invigorating breeze. One thing that I will change will be the downpour, and I will add the coffee on this deck. Why? That's something that we learned the other day that you can devote twice. As you know, if your bug is ready, you can devote twice. So having the coffee, you can devote three times with the same bug that you are devoting like a bunch. Like let's say that you have the painted lady and you added the chrysalis, right? Then you do an acolyte of soul, you're adding something else to that. So probably you're gonna end up using the acolyte of soul, two acolyte of soul, or even having the blessing of soul, right? You're gonna be adding to that one, and you can devote by 11 twice in the same turn. Having the coffee will help you,
Maybe
maybe,
that's
but
what I'm
it's
saying. It
something that
is
can
really good.
happen.
It is really good if you can get it because
Yeah,
it is one and done, and you win. You win the game,
yeah,
but it takes some setup.
setup, yeah.
So that's the only thing I don't like about this deck, which is okay because you have a lot of defense stuff to keep your bugs alive until you finish that setup. With that being
But if
said,
you
you got
had it
three
set up in
wallets.
turn 7, let's say,
It doesn't matter if you had your setup at turn 7 and is you haven't finished the game, right? You're still playing.
yeah,
You do the setup by turn 7, then you win.
then you win. Yeah, I
But
mean,
it requires some setup.
actually, this is a good response to for the cost decks, and that's something that we're gonna be seeing in a little bit. But let's just talk about Saddleback right there. That's a really amazing caterpillar. So if you're having problems and you just pull all the caterpillars that you had on your deck, or you had everything already, Savage Saddleback is really good. It's Stomp and Venom. In reality, is a good card that I have never that I was overseeing. I don't know why. I'm
I've
not gonna
never
lie. I
I've
don't know
never played
why.
that card.
But it's a caterpillar that you can also add the chrysalis to it. It's a caterpillar that you can also pull it with the painted lady. It's something that you can take in consideration if you're like losing or you don't have anything like big on the field, and then you just look for a saddleback, and that will help you to, I mean, at least defend or win the game. Also, we have the um el pasto ese.
The tall
So
grass.
the tall grass that will give you a +1/+1 defense, since none of these bugs, like that bug doesn't fly. So you will get +1 attack, +1 defense, and you also have the sunflowers. So if at this point you have sunflowers and you have tall grass and you have the spooder down, you have a bunch of defense. So you can use it to block only. Just keep it there to block.
That's one
So
thing that I like about Soul. That's one of the reasons that I've been playing Soul.
yeah,
It because the amount of defense that I can get,
yeah.
making pretty much my bucks undestructible, and,
Hmm.
and I love that. Oh, not it's not indestructible, but like it
That.
requires you an insane amount of dust just to
Mhm.
kill one of my
Well,
bugs.
actually, no. But there's a bug that is overlooked all the time, and I'm not gonna even mention it. I will try to add it to
Sure,
one of my decks to see if I can,
sure.
the secret sauce.
The
But that bug
nematode,
specifically, you
the
only you only
nematode.
pay three. You only pay three, and you get rid of the bug.
Sure, the nematode.
Like,
We're not gonna say it's the nematode.
we're not gonna say it's the nematode is the first for the it's the first set.
Yeah,
But I mean,
so
you paid three, and you can splat any bug. Any bug. It doesn't matter how much defense, it doesn't matter anything. But I mean, nobody likes it. I don't know why. It's a cute little bug
because
that I
it's
think that it's
weak.
amazing, but nobody thinks it
The
is amazing.
nematode is weak and it could die real quick. But with that being said, if you're playing the nematode in a deck like this one, it will stay alive for a
Oh
long
yeah.
time.
If you have three spooders down and you have the tall grass, bro, it has a bunch of defense.
Yep.
I'm just saying. And then you have the worm item. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. I
Well,
don't.
the spooler doesn't apply to the on the line. They have
No,
to
no,
be
it's
solar.
just ready box. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah. No, no, it has to be solar box.
In solar box, yeah.
But the tall grass will
The tall
apply
grass
to
will apply.
the
Yeah.
nematode.
Okay, let's go to the last two decks that are the same. So this
So,
one was Filthy Grog's main, and the next one is Shady. That said, so let's go with this deck. Both of them are the same. This is a for the cost deck. Let's just start with the Spark Ranger. We have four of those. We have the Mother Pepper Plane. We have five of those. Bird Eater Behemoth, three of those. You have Bobby Leviathan. You have three. You have Darwin Demolition Expert, three. You have Mountain Color. You have five. You have Darkness Devotee, four of those. You have Classic Luna. Let's go to my friend. This is one of the new Haze Guardian. It's an amazing art, and it's in one. You have three of those. You have Antonio the Exile. You have four of those. If you're playing for the cost, this is something that you have to have on your deck. Cloak Ghost, you have three of those. You have Shady Lady, two of those. Twilight Charms, you have two. You have Moonbeam, three of those. You have Morning Dew, you have four. You have Blessing of Luna, three. Um, Fly Swatter, you have two. You have two Boots. You have one for the cost. You have two Torrential Downpour. Then you have Open the Archives. You have one of those. You have Journey Onward, one of those. That's set. My friend here, he plays Luna from the beginning, so he will talk to you about it a little bit more than me because I don't like Luna at all. I still have
okay.
PTSD from the
I
last
think
1K.
I think Luna is boring, honestly. If
What?
let me finish. If you're playing against another Luna,
Mm,
because the game takes forever. You're
yeah.
pretty much doing the same thing. I'll play this, I'll plink you. You play that, you'll plink me. We both get bounty. We both get the cloak goes down, bring it back up, do the same thing over and over, and it takes a lot of time. So, with that
Okay.
being said, still Luna is the best faction, and we know because it had been an issue recently. And we were talking about the further cost last week, I think,
Yeah, we
and
mentioned it.
we keep talking about it. It's a big issue right now, and one of the things that we were doing yesterday after the tournament, we were testing different things, and I was playing a for the cause deck from last week, right? And Axe was able to see how I went from one devotion all the
219 in
way
just
to
one turn.
19 in one turn without playing anything on my field. So I almost win the game by
Hmm.
doing nothing, pretty much just holding cards.
So that's the thing that I don't like about the for the cost. That's the thing that I think that for the cost has to be banned. That's me.
Initially, I was with that, right? Initially, I thought the for the cause was the issue, but honestly, I don't think for the cause is the issue. I think the mountain color is the issue. So either mountain color get banned or removed from game, or for the cause, either one. Because on set one, we didn't have the mountain color. We had four Antonios, and people were playing four Antonios and three for the cause, and it was not an issue,
Now it's
right?
becoming an issue because you have two bugs that do exactly the same. You're creating two devotion just by splatting it, no
So
matter how.
the real problem is the mountain color here. This is
What I
how I
what I
see
think
it.
about the mountain color is it wasn't meant to be like this because if you see it has hard shell. So when you have a hard shell one, you can block a little bit. If it's blocked and stuff, it's gonna be more defense. So it's not meant to be killed as easy, I think. But yeah, that's an issue. That card is an issue.
So with that being said, since we don't have mechanics to prevent you from drawing that many cards, that's one of the things that could solve the issue. We only
Mm-hmm.
have what's it, three top lookout, right? That
Yep.
make you discard, and there's a couple bugs here and there that'll make you discard a card, but it's not enough. Like you cannot make your opponent discard enough cards or fast enough for it to mess up with the for the cost
Yeah.
thing. Since we don't have a mechanic to deal with that, since we don't have a mechanic yet to deal with that, I think the best solution here either would be removing the further cost
Hmm.
for now,
Hmm.
even though I think it's an amazing card,
Hmm.
or removing or slash
Yeah.
limiting this card should be a rare.
No, that is another thing that I see. If we end up creating a card that will be a response, right, for the cost, then everybody's gonna be running for the cost decks versus anti for the cost decks.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a two
Then it's not gonna be.
factions, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. We don't
Meta.
want. I don't think that should be the way that it should be done
It's either
because
you play for the cause or you play against for the cause, and it should not be
exactly
like that. You should
it
play
should not
whatever
be. Yeah,
makes you happy.
exactly, exactly. What makes you happy?
Me, of course, Luna.
Yeah, yeah. What makes me happy is when you guys go to lorcanitos.com and you look for all the accessories that we have right there. And we have discounts for all those accessories. We also have like a catalog of every single one of the games that we have played. Shout out to the people of Chartbox. You can just go there and you can look for Chartbox and you can get into Chartbox on webpage and see exactly what they are for, what they have for you guys. That said, anything else that you have to say about this deck, my friend?
We can make this card a cosmic rare, and that will solve kind of the issue. If you limit this card to two per deck,
Yeah.
that will solve the issue because it's really like right now. It's really easy for me to hold at least 3 or 4 cards of these
Mm-hmm.
two between
Mm-hmm.
these two, right? So I have nine
Mm-hmm.
chances to get this card, but in theory, do the same thing.
So doing it for the cost, how much you're gonna be devoting if you have 5 of the mountain color and you have 4 of the Antonio in your hand? How much are you gonna be doing with it
If
for
you
the
have
cost?
all five, I mean, if you have all nine,
Mm-hmm.
that's 18.
That's right there, 18. So does that make any
If
sense?
you have all nine, and yesterday the game that we're playing, and it is the thing is, it is very possible. The game that we were playing yesterday, I splat 3 mountain colors from my hand
There you go.
in that turn.
Yep, just saying. Thank you guys for watching us. Just let everybody knows that we're doing this. And thank you one more time for all the people that comment. Thank you all for all the people that share what we're doing because we do it from the heart and we love what we're doing. So that said, thank you one more time. Remember lurkanitos.com and I can hear you, my friend. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, I
You
forgot that I muted my mic
yeah.
because the dog was barking. I think we really love this game. Like we really enjoy playing this game.
Yeah, of course. It's a lot of stuff that you can do. That's why I don't like the for the cost decks. That just say that's
I'm
me.
just saying from my experience that I recently reached an achievement on tabletops. Like I
Mhm.
went from barely using tabletop, like I downloaded once for
Mhm.
some game that we never play because we did have no experience. We did not understand TTS at all.
At all.
I
At
went
all.
I went from that to over 50 hours just playing Sharkbox.
There you go. So that's it. See you next time and take care. Thank you.